The question asks you to graph this system. 2x minus 3y is less than 6, and x is greater than or equal to negative 3. So certainly for homework, you can go to Desmos, Desmos. It has a graphing calculator, and you put those two equations in, enter those two equations, it will graph it for you. However, on test day, you cannot do that. You can use it for homework to check your answer. You could use it if you want to cheat, copy and paste and have it write your answer, but that's not going to help you learn the math. Use Desmos to check your answer when you're doing homework. However, on test day, you have to be able to do it yourself. So how do you do this yourself? Let's get the first equation into y equals mx plus b. Actually, both equations into that format. And it could also have your inequality there, greater than, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, whatever. So look at the first equation. 2x minus 3y is less than 6. Oh, by the way, why do I get it into that format? Because then I know the y-intercept where it touches the y-axis, and I know the slope, and then I can graph it. So 2x minus 3y is less than 6. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. 3y is less than minus 2x plus 6. I could have written 6 minus 2x. Doesn't matter. But y equals mx plus b. I'll put it in that same order. Then I divide both sides by negative 3. Y is less than negative 2 over negative 3. The negatives cancel out, so it's 2/3 x. Positive 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. Now, what about this? I blindly wrote less than, but there's a problem with that. When you have an inequality and you divide or multiply both sides by negative 1, you have to flip the sign. So it actually becomes greater than. Some people are watching this video said he made a mistake. No, I did that to illustrate. Actually, I made a mistake and then I fixed it afterwards. So when you divide it by negative 3, that less than sign had to flip to become a greater than sign. So y is greater than 2/3 x minus 2. Greater than means that the line itself will be dotted. If it was greater than or equal to, then it's a solid line. Solid line means it's included. Dashed line or dotted line means it's not included. So the y-intercept is negative 2. I just need to find one more point. Well, how do I find one more point? 2/3. It's the change in y divided by the change in x. That's what slope is. Change in y, that triangle means delta or change in. Change in y divided by change in x. So it goes up 2 and then over 3. And that's another point. And then just connect them. Does this program have a line? I think it does. It does. So it looks something like that. And technically, if you want to be technically technical, those lines should have arrows because they go on and on forever into infinity. But it's y is greater than 2/3 x minus 2. That line, remember, should be dashed because it's, oh, I cannot dash it. Okay, wait a minute. This program does not allow me to erase it to dash it, so I'm going to have to draw a dashed line somehow, and I'll just do the best I can. I can't just put a line and then dash it. I have to draw a dashed line, and I'm not an artist, and it's hard for me to do. So it looks something like that, and then it's greater than, so I'll shade above it. It's all that stuff shaded above. Then the second one says x greater than equal negative 3. Here's x equal negative 3. This line, I guess this one I can use a line. Do the best I can. And it looks like that. And greater than or equal to, we'll shade it this way. So let me change the color. And here's where it's, the solution to the system is where both shadings are. So it's there. It's above that dashed line and to the right of the solid line. Where those areas cross, that's the solution. If you go to Desmos and compare it, you will see that it looks the same, so that's good. That is all.